I used to believe in forever. I thought when Claire held my hand on our wedding day and whispered, "You're my always," she meant it in the truest sense. For nearly 10 years, I lived under the illusion that what we had was unshakable. She laughed at my jokes, kissed me goodnight without fail, and often told me she couldn't imagine life without me. I believed every word until the day I stumbled upon the letters. It started innocently enough. Claire had gone out with friends one Saturday afternoon, leaving me home to fix the leaky faucet in the kitchen. While searching under the sink for the toolbox, I knocked over a stack of old shoeboxes she'd stashed there. Out tumbled faded envelopes tied neatly with a ribbon. At first, I thought they were old family keepsakes, maybe letters from her late grandmother. But curiosity got the better of me. I picked one up, and the handwriting on the envelope froze me. It wasn't mine. I told myself I shouldn't read it, that it was private, something sacred, but the knot in my chest tightened until I tore it open. The first words shattered me. "My dearest Claire, I wish you could have chosen me. Every time you tell him you love him, do you think of me instead?" I sat back, the paper trembling in my hands. My eyes scanned the page again and again. The man's name was Daniel. He wrote about nights they'd shared, secret moments stolen when I thought she was working late or away visiting family. My throat went dry. I felt like the floor beneath me had disappeared. One letter wasn't enough, I had to know the whole truth. I pulled out another, then another. Each one was a knife in the chest. The letters spanned years. They weren't teenage memories or innocent friendships. They were confessions of passion, of longing, of betrayal. In one, Daniel wrote, "He thinks you're loyal, that you belong to him. But I know the truth, you belong to me. Even if you can't admit it, our love is the real one." The dates burned into me. One was written this same week Claire and I celebrated our 5th anniversary. Another just before we took a vacation to Italy. She had smiled in those photos, kissed me under Roman sunsets, and yet, part of her heart, maybe all of it, was with someone else. My first instinct was rage. I wanted to rip the letters to shreds, to confront her the second she walked through the door. But as I sat there with those words circling in my mind, another feeling overtook me, an emptiness deeper than I'd ever known. I realized the woman I loved, the woman I thought I knew better than anyone, had lived a double life right under my nose. When Claire returned that evening, I watched her carefully. She came in humming, shopping bags swinging from her arm. She smiled, kissed my cheek, and asked how the faucet repair went. I wanted to scream. Instead, I asked casually, "Claire, do you ever keep old letters? Like, sentimental ones?" For just a fraction of a second, her face froze. Her eyes flickered, just barely, before she laughed it off. "Oh, you know me, I'm hopelessly sentimental." "Why?" I forced a smile and shook my head. "No reason." That night, as she slept peacefully beside me, I lay awake staring at the ceiling. Her steady breathing was almost cruel in its innocence. I turned the words over in my head: forever, always, love, all of them now poisoned. The next day, while she was at work, I read the final letter in the bundle. It was different. This one wasn't from Daniel. It was from Claire, written but never sent. "Daniel, I can't do this anymore. I made my choice, and it wasn't you. I married him because he gives me the life you never could. But sometimes I wonder if I chose safety over passion. I tell him I love him forever, and I want to mean it, but a part of me still aches for you. I don't know if that will ever go away." The words gutted me. She had written it 3 years ago. Which meant that while she stayed, while she kissed me goodnight, she was still haunted by him. Maybe she had stopped the affair, maybe not, but the truth was clear. I had never truly had all of her. That evening, I confronted her. I sat at the kitchen table, the stack of letters before me like evidence at a trial. When she walked in, her eyes fell on them, and the color drained from her face. "Claire," I said quietly, "how long were you planning to lie to me?" She stammered, her hands shaking as she reached for the papers. Where did you?" "Answer me," I demanded, my voice breaking. Tears welled in her eyes. "It was years ago. I swear, it's over. I ended it. I chose you." "Chose me?" I laughed bitterly. "You told me I was your forever, Claire. All this time, I thought we had something unbreakable. But you were giving pieces of yourself to someone else. Was any of it real?" Her tears spilled over. "I love you. I do. I made a mistake, but I stayed because you're the one I want my life with. He was temptation, but you're home. But the damage was done. Every promise, every whispered I love you, every plan for the future was tainted." She begged, pleaded, reached for my hands, but I pulled away. That night, I packed a bag. She stood in the doorway, sobbing, asking me not to go. "We can fix this," she cried. "Please, don't throw us away." I looked at her one last time, my chest heavy with the weight of 10 years turned into ash. "You threw us away the moment you hid those letters," I said softly. "And then I left." I don't know what hurt more, the betrayal itself, or realizing that forever had always been a lie. Claire didn't just betray me with Daniel. She betrayed me with her silence, with her choice to let me believe I was enough when I never was. Now, when I think of forever, I know better. Forever isn't a promise. It's a fragile hope. And sometimes, all it takes is a hidden letter to burn it to the ground.